What is the deal, YouTube? It is your boy, One Star Week for and you are now watching another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory, and we are back from the dead. Vacation's over, but the work's not done. We got foot champs to play. We had a whole week of Premier League Team of the Season where we didn't shoot content, and it kind of sucked. But what sucked even more was EA's content, or lack thereof. It seems like for Community, they had a few Team of the Season SBCs. In La Liga this week, we have already gotten, I think, 3 SBCs for players. And in Premier League, we got 0. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I thought the Premier League Team of the Season week really sucked. And fortunately, I picked the right time to go on vacation. But speaking of which, what happened while we were on vacation? I mean, you already know we had to bring the PS4 on vacation, so we did. And I did play some Rivals games to get into Rank 2. I did do some objectives. That was my main focus, just to try to pack a blue while I was on vacation. I recorded the highlights. We opened Foot Champs rewards, and the red picks weren't that bad. We get Shaw, we get Diaz red, both players that are going to slot into my starting 11. And also, opening Division Rivals rewards, Rank 2 by the way, Division 1 by the way. We also get a blue Shaw, which kind of sucks because in the player pick where I did get Shaw, I could have gotten Ederson. So then that would have left me with 3 untradeable Premier League Team of the Seasons. But I guess I'm being greedy because it could have been much, much worse. We move. And we also did the guaranteed Premier League Team of the Season pack. And we got Mount, which wasn't bad. I was happy to do it. I sold the Mount I had. And EA seems to work in mysterious ways because later in the week, I think it was yesterday actually, after I packed Ruben Diaz red, I think it's actually, no, it was the same day. I packed Ruben Diaz red, then I get him untradeable after doing an objective prime gold players pack. It is what it is. After doing all of those things, getting all of those players, doing SBC after SBC, clearing out my club, I was like, yo, I have to throw these cards into something. I had way too many high rated cards, nowhere to throw them. So I went ahead and did Aguero. I mean, you could probably tell that by the thumbnail. And really, after seeing what Premier League Team of the Season was like, I thought Aguero was a decent price. I mean, he's like 550k. I went ahead and did that. And this brings us to the next part of this video, where we're going to look at the transfer list. And by the way, sorry about the appearance. As you can see in the background, I'm kind of missing the light. We're in between changing computers, so there's a lot of things going on right now. So today the green screen's not fully in effect, but it will be going forward. Today's the only episode where we're gonna look like this. But let's look at the transfer list. We got Mason Mount, who sold for $299. I bought him for, I actually don't want to know. It was like $380. Shaw, once again, bought for around $380, sold for $298. And everything here was just us clearing out the club. We had to get coins. We had to get money because we made a few new signings. Let me show you guys a new squad we're rocking with. And as you guys know, we did do Aguero. And by the way, this will be 100 chem once everything's said and done. We also got Llorente. And look at the price I bought him for. 560 goddamn 5. I bought him at the time I normally buy the Team of the Seasons and the promo cards. And normally the prices of the cards go up from the time I buy them. This one was an L, man. He's selling for like 300k right now. So he's like half the price. I barely even use him. But we will be talking about him tomorrow. Because the main man of the episode today is going to be Sergio Aguero. And really the main part of this episode is to see if he's still worth it. There's only 4 days left on this SBC. You might be wondering, should you still do it? We're going to talk about it. Let's look at this card. He's 5'8". He has high medium work rates. He's right-footed with a 4-star combination. As you guys see here, he has played 5 games for us. All of them in the weekend league. Unfortunately, we haven't played any more than that because we got back to New York at Friday night. I wasn't trying to play once I got back. So we have a long road ahead of us, by the way. But yeah, he has 3 goals and 1 assist. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid. Hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, as always, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home, as always, for watching this video. So, when you look at this Aguero card, I mean, he looks absolutely disgusting. Pardon my French. But he does really beg the question, is he Team of the Season quality? We're going to see. His pace is very nice. His shooting is near perfect. His passing stats have been boosted to the point where now maybe you think about bringing him in as a cam. His dribbling stats are really going to be the make or break here. Is he going to feel smooth, responsive on the ball? We're going to see. Physically, he's gotten a big boost. 86 strength on a tank like him is going to feel stupendous. It's giving me team of the season Tevez vibes. So, without further ado, we're going to jump into the gameplay. I'm going to let you guys know how my weekend league has started. And I'm going to let you guys know, is Aguero worth it? Let's go. Alright, so according to Footbin, this Aguero card is going to cost you 550k to complete the SBC, and best believe I've cleared my goddamn club out. Is he worth it? I would have to say initially, I was thinking no. But after seeing Premier League team of the season, after comparing him to cards like Kane and Vardy, I think he's actually a great value now. We're going to talk about it. Starting with his pace, he has 90 pace. And don't get me wrong, he's not a speed demon, but he's very, very quick. His acceleration especially feels very nice coming out of the skill moves. And once he's in behind, he generally tends to stay in behind. Overall, this guy's pace is a 9 out of 10. Next, we'll talk about this guy's shooting. And honestly, he has an amazing shot. Is he as clinical as the Ronaldos and the team of the season cards on this game? I would wager so. His attack positioning was absolutely brilliant. So even though he doesn't really have the best, or maybe not the best, but not the elite pace, his attack positioning really makes up for it. He always makes dangerous runs. He's always floating into dangerous areas to contribute to attack or to maybe finish an attack off. His finishing once he's in there is absolutely cracking. And it's not only because of his 98 finishing, but it's also because of his 93 shot power. So not only does he have a missile, he has a homing missile. It hits a target every single time. And his long shots at 88 are very good as well. Overall, this guy's shooting is a 9.75 out of 10. He has one of the best shots I have felt on this game, and it makes him a very, very nice striker. Next, we'll talk about his passing, and you definitely feel the upgrade here. I've used other versions of Aguero. Well, I think there's only one version of Aguero. I've tried that version. And while he is a decent passer, he's not that much of a playmaker. This Aguero is a little different, all right? He has 94 vision, 94 short passing, 94 curve. I mean, the number of the day when it comes to passing is 94, and it seems like it definitely makes a difference in game. His passing ability in the tight areas where you want your strikers to be setting other players up is elite, I have to say. His long passing is 72. On paper, doesn't look that great, but in game, it felt very, very nice, and it's probably being helped by the vision and the curve stats. Overall, this guy's passing is an 8.5 out of 10. If you don't long pass too much with your cam, I do think his passing is very, very good and definitely good enough to play the cam position. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling, and his dribbling stat is 91. Compare that to Vardy, who also has around 90 dribbling, and Aguero blows him out of the water. And it really shows you how important body types are on this game. This guy has a unique body type, and you definitely feel it. He feels so smooth, so responsive on the ball. And what really separates him from other cards in his price range is the way he's able to shift his weight, change direction at the drop of a dime to create shots for himself and others. I really enjoyed that. His close control makes him very sticky with his 91 dribbling and 92 ball control, and his 94 composure means he lasts all game and he doesn't care about the pressure. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that will make it perfect is some 5-star skills. Finally, we'll be talking about his physical, and I think his physical really helps his overall game. He has 86 strength and 80 aggression, which is a great combination to have, with an 87 agility and 94 balance. So this guy is a beast. He's very hard to get on the ball. He shields the ball surprisingly effectively for somebody of his stature, and he's very sticky because of all of this. His 91 stamina means he lasts all game, and his 90 jumping means that he will get on the end of headers from time to time. Overall, this guy's physical is an 8.5 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this Aguero card? I think he's probably one of the best strikers in the Prem, alright? There are other cards probably that you could buy for a lot more money, like Rashford, Son, players like this that will outshine him in game. But if you're a normal person with a normal budget or a mid-tier budget, this guy's probably one of the best players you could bring in. I mean, given the fact that everybody pretty much has SBC fodder in their clubs, he becomes a very cheap card to bring in for what you get, which is a fully fledged striker, not a full, but a very well-rounded player in general. He has the pace, the shooting, the strength, the passing, the dribbling. He really has no weakness, and that leads me to say I have to give him a 9.25 out of 10. I really enjoyed this card, and I highly suggest him, even though his SBC is about to expire. Alright guys, you might be wondering how the weekend league has went, and yeah, we've only played 5 games. One of the games my opponent quit when we were tied. So we've only had 4 games that counted. We are 3-1. The loss we took was extremely extremely frustrating because the gameplay today has been really bad. Tomorrow I'll try to bring it back. I don't know if we're going to get Gold 2. I'll say that right now. I don't know if we're going to get Gold 2, but Gold 3 is definitely what we're going to be aiming for. Let me know in the comment section down below. How has your experience with Aguero been? How have your experience with the Weekend League went? Wow, I really butchered that sentence. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode, but until then,